Hi, I'm Victoria and I'm here again. I'm going to continue making my videos. I plan on going to a lot of places. I would like to talk to you today about confidence. And I'm fairly recent to YouTube and I realize that maybe I'm not looking at the camera right. How are you supposed to look at the camera? I'm shooting myself, so my gaze is looking down, but I feel like I'm up. It's weird watching yourself on camera anyway. Anyway, I didn't used to be confident when I was younger. Like I've always been told I was weird. It used to bother me when I was young, and then I would try to figure out, like, oh, why am I weird? Like, what's going on? I always had friends, though. There's always, remember in school, there's always like that weird group of people, weird group of friends, and they had no friends, but they were really weird. They were just weird in a creepy way. I've always been told that I'm weird, but in a very good and pleasant and fun to be around kind of way, which, mind you, is better than being boring. I'd rather be crazy and weird than a boring person. I want to be a light in the day. I want to make people's day when they see me. I want to light up a room. So I want to talk to you about confidence and what I have noticed on my spiritual path. I've noticed that people of a lower vibrational level, meaning that they're more in tune like with the physical world, whereas me and a lot of people that I've noticed coming up over the ages, in about 10 years, you notice people are more health conscious. They are starting to see the truth in the world and the way that things really are. It's amazing to me, like, the experience that we have, I'm talking all ghetto. I'm being real, I'm uncensored. But the confidence that we have shapes who we are. I know a lot of people, I even work with a lot of people who always put themselves down. They say, I'm stupid, I'm this, I'm that. I would say, hey girl, your hair looks beautiful today. And they'll be like, no, my hair looks horrible, I'm ugly, I'm fat. I didn't get into all that with you. I just told you that I thought you were beautiful. You just say thank you. That's number one with being confident. That's how you become confident. If somebody gives you a compliment, take it gracefully. Don't doubt them. Even if you are in your head thinking maybe they're being sarcastic when they say that they like my hair. Or maybe they're being sarcastic when they say like a particular item that they like that I'm wearing. That's not our problem. We need to have a good self-image of ourselves before anybody will respect or have a good self-image of us. What kind of vibes you put out to people reflect on how people see you. So if I come into work or I come into any environment and I'm like this, yeah, whatever, screw you, can't believe I have to do this, nobody can resonate with that vibe. That vibe is very dangerous. Like when you start thinking that way and you start to self-doubt and start talking about yourself, that's when the trouble happens. That's when people, they start seeing you for the things you tell yourself, and you can tell with body language. When people slump over and they're all like, I don't want to see none of that. I want to see people have their head raised because they are human beings on this earth. We are all infinite beings having a human experience. I got that from Infinite Waters Diving Deep. Very smart man. Check him out on YouTube. He really resonates with me, like I said, and I see a lot of like his knowledge manifesting in myself. All the work I've been doing ever since my outer body experiences, which I plan on getting into whenever I feel like talking about them, because I am being authentic. Today I wanted to talk about confidence because nobody has no confidence. You can be a beautiful person. There's a lot of beautiful people I see, like physically beautiful, but they don't have any confidence. And I'm thinking, why? You know, I don't know if it's because men, you know, put them down, the girls, the men put them down, or the guys, the women just put them down, but I have a lot of confidence. You dare me to do something crazy, I will do something crazy. I don't compare myself with other women. I don't compare myself to how beautiful I am compared to so and so. I am trying to become closer to my own idea of perfection, which I'll never be perfect, but I want to be my greatest version of myself. And to do that, I need to put on my best face forward. I need to be confident. When I make a decision, it needs to be concrete. When you say something to somebody, when you say, hey, how are you doing today? Say it with conviction. If somebody gives you a compliment, here's a scenario. Jane comes up to you. Girl, you have beautiful hair. I love your hair today. Oh, thank you, girl. I appreciate that. That's all you gotta say. Say it confidently. Say it like you don't need nobody's validation, but when people compliment you, just say thank you. Another way to be confident is to walk with your head held high and do your actions with a conviction. I've noticed that, which isn't positive, but I notice most thieves and most people who lie, they have a confidence about them that they can get away with it. And you know what? They do. If you're confident about something, people are less likely to question your actions. I learned that, and I use it to my advantage sometimes. Not to steal or lie, but I use it to maybe get my own way in certain scenarios because I like to play mind tricks, you know. I know how people say, oh, you shouldn't play mind games. I love mind games. That's entertainment to me. Bring on the mind games. I like to play them, and I like to get played by them. I love jokes. I love to mess with people's minds. I like to do experiments to see what kind of reactions I can get out of people because I am confident enough in myself to do so. I am confident enough to tell you, if you ask my opinion, how I really feel. It took me a long time to be able to do that because most people do want to avoid conflict. So if somebody asks you, hey, you know, how do you feel about this 18-year-old having a baby, you know, like, how do you feel about that? Instead of saying, you know, oh, go for it, girl, like, you know, you need to have this baby right now. If somebody asks my opinion, I'm gonna say, you know what, are you in a good place in your life that you feel like you can raise a child? Are you in a good place? And if they say, you know, I'm not really in a good place, blah, 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 and I'll be like, you know, before the kid comes, you need to work on that. You need to think about what you need to work on. I don't give out my opinion unless somebody asks me, though. If somebody asks me what my opinion is, I'll tell them. If they don't, I won't, because who am I to judge anyone? I'm nobody to judge anyone, but I want to help people become more confident in themselves. I'm not the most beautiful woman in the world. And here I am, making videos, trying to tell you my point of view, trying to share my experiences in my spiritual journey that I'm on, and the amazing things that I manifest, and the amazing things that you can accomplish if you only have the confidence and conviction in yourself to do so. I challenge you to look in the mirror every day. Really look in the mirror for 2 minutes at least. Set your timer. Look into your eyes and ask yourself, Are you worth it? 9 times out of 10, if you look at yourself that long in a mirror and you ask yourself, am I worth it? You're going to come to realize you are worth it. You're beautiful. You just need to do things with conviction, meaning when you do something, do it. Accept compliments. Always walk straight with your head erect. Meet people in their eye. Eye contact is number 3. That is one of the most important things you can ever do. If you don't meet somebody's eyes, they see you as being weak. You look like you're inferior to them. When you meet people's eyes head on, get all up in their eyesight, people don't think of you as unconfident. They'll think twice before they mess with you, because the eyes are the window to the soul. Well, this is my second YouTube video in my series that I am doing. And I would like all the comments and feedback and questions you may have, and I'll address in further videos. Have a great night. Turn off now. I'm done, YouTube.